Not everybody's getting paid. Let's get back to the television.
You got two.
You're being a homer.
Come on.
No, he said it.
Don't start me.
No,
he's
not
a bad
anymore.
man. Go Tigers.
SoundOff is ready. Are you?
We have a super charged up sound off coming to you from Caesars Sportsbook. That would be Horseshoe Lake
Always,
Sound
Rick.
Offers. Hang around, we've got a great show. This is Sound Off, of course. We're going to sound off on all kind of stuff. That's like a record.
It is a record.
I
It is.
mentioned sound off 3 times just in the show. We're
It is
sounding
a
off, doggone.
It is a record.
All right,
Rick.
here's a
It
quick
is a
rundown
record.
of the sound off topics for tonight. We're going to debate how long these conference championships are going to last in college football.
No, it's
We
not
will
working.
debate that.
It's not working.
I'm telling you, we need a 16-team playoff
It's not
like
working.
next season. Hold
It
your
may
thought
get-
on that.
Okay.
Move on.
I've given up. I've lost.
You need
the
to give
war.
up. What should be the number one metric for the
It
selection
can't be
committee?
just one, Rick. You can't have
But
just one.
there's got to be one. We'll
I don't.
argue that.
You
It
can't.
can't be just
Well,
one.
hang on to that argument. Well, we're going to get to it. How has things changed in Louisiana? LSU not in, but Tulane in. That's a little
Oh,
rough for you.
stop, man. Really?
And the New Orleans Saints, they
But
may
it's
not
true.
win the
But
NFC
it's true, though,
South,
what he
but
said.
they may determine who does. Okay?
Yeah.
Spoiler alert on that. Also, Iowa
that's
head coach
fun,
Tommy
huh?
Johns
Oh,
back
that's-
in the fourth
that's the
chair.
first right there, what you said about
talking
Tulane
about the
and
Yellow
LSU,
Jackets
Rick.
going for a state
Wow.
championship. Okay, let's go there. LSU 7-5. They're not even close to the CFP playoff. Tulane 12-1 in as the 11th seed. How things have changed, sir.
Rick,
Jump
I
in.
cannot
Come on,
argue with you, Rick.
You can't
I can't.
deny
It's
that.
on paper, man. I cannot argue with you, Rick. But the thing is, Scooter, help me out. How
No,
How
help.
long does
Come on.
How far has it gone back since we were 7-5? Name me a year.
Well, they were 500 in the COVID year, 6-6.
Orgeron
or
was
5
like 6-6, something like that.
5-5.
In his last year.
That
you want to
was,
stay
that
away
was
from
a,
that Tulane
almost
question.
don't count that year. That was a weird year.
Rick, I
Anyway.
can't even comment on that, man. You got me. I
Oh,
can't.
How about this?
Let's go there. Let's
What?
go there. Do you think LSU could beat Tulane this year?
Why would
this
you
be
ask me
the
that,
year?
Scooter? Why would you ask me that, man?
I want an honest
It'd be
answer.
close. It'd be close.
Well,
When you think
I
about that, that's
think
kind of scary.
Overall, LSU has better players.
No doubt.
No doubt. No
but
doubt.
Tulane has an offensive line.
And a better
and
overall
you need
team.
one.
Yeah.
Scooter,
Close.
that would.
That's how bad LSU's offense.
I want to plead the fifth on that,
I
Scooter.
think LSU could.
I'm gonna plead the fifth
could
on that one.
handle,
Clearly,
handle Tulane's offense
Yeah.
as
clearly,
good as it is.
clearly they would not have scored
But I
25
don't
points.
know how LSU's going to score on
It would.
anybody.
It would not be a high-scoring
Yeah,
game, though.
Think about this. Tulane is going to play Ole Miss in the CFP.
They are.
With John Summerall, the Florida coach.
Yeah.
Ole Miss is playing Tulane without Coach Lane Kiffin, who's at
Yeah.
LSU. So think about that. But the twist
Well, that was Ole
now,
Miss.
But they have this
I know that.
offensive. But
I
they
know,
have
but
the
now
offensive
twist,
coordinator, Rick.
guys, is Lane Kiffin has said, okay, released a total of 5 assistant coaches that he brought over from Oxford
Yeah.
to go back to Ole Miss
Yeah.
to help.
He did.
5,
He did.
including Charlie Weiss.
The
And what,
offensive
a
coordinator.
receivers coach, tight ends coach, a slot receivers coach.
The
I didn't know
offensive
there was such a
coordinator.
thing.
Yes, it is.
Slot receivers
Rick,
coach.
you know, that is a
different-
prime
different quarterback.
That is a prime
different
position, Rick.
schools
Do different things.
Set it up.
Yeah.
Especially if you run a spread, Rick, you got to have that guy that coach just that guy.
Okay, so
just
so
that
Keith
guy.
Carter, the Ole Miss AD, obviously allowing this.
Let me tell you
How
something.
hypocritical is
He's
that?
a joke. He's
How
a joke.
hypocritical?
Well,
He's
I
a
don't
joke,
know.
man.
He's
Come on,
got his
Scooter.
reasons.
No, he's a joke.
But it does. What is? Well, I know there is a difference between the head coach and the all the assistants.
5
Look,
assistants?
look.
Yeah,
Five?
but if you want the 5 coaches, why can't their head coach be there?
Exactly.
Maybe,
What's the
but
difference?
I
I don't
get
also
it.
understand
I
why
don't
he
get
doesn't. Why
Rick,
he didn't want Lane.
Go.
It was
Grabbing
personal.
headlines.
It was personal, Scooter, because of that. Now you're going to bring his 4 or 5 coaches back, but Lane can't coach. What is the difference? What those coaches can do that Lane couldn't have done if he was there? Tell me that. Nothing. If somebody wants to talk to a player or
Yeah,
whatever,
they can recruit.
They already can do
They
it.
can influence and recruit just like Lane Kiffin. All right, let's move on. All right, these conference championship games, clearly the CFP committee has a history of if you lose, you drop. And if you win, you kind of move up a little
Yeah.
bit. All right.
Yeah.
They have a history of that. All right. I think they got to be gone eventually, conference championship games. There's a lot of money, a lot of sponsorship, a lot of history, but they got to be gone.
Much as I hate to say it, I'm afraid you're right.
Yeah, it's got
It messes up everything. It messes up everything.
And I love the conference championship games. To me, it was Roy Kramer, who died last week, ex-SEC commissioner.
Yeah.
It was his great legacy.
Yeah.
But what people you may not remember, the key to that, the way the rules read, he almost found a loophole that to have you could always have had one, but the rule was you had to have divisions and you had to have at least 12 teams.
Right.
And I think that's not the case now anymore. And I liked divisions in conferences.
I do too.
And that was part of the allure of the conference championship game.
Right.
And you still had rematches occasionally.
I get it. But now it's all, Kevin, it's getting into the playoffs
It's
and
out
over
of
the national championship.
Yeah.
You
And
saw
I agree.
Indiana. You saw Indiana and Ohio State. Ohio State's coming off this huge emotional win over Michigan. You think they were really ready for Indiana?
No.
They want to they're going for the
It
prize.
better be. That's a good team.
It is a good
and
team,
Rick, you
but-
know what? When you create these matchups, you got to kind of think about what it's going to look like, too, on television, man, when you do this. And Ole Miss,
Well, you're talking about, well, I get
the
it.
matchups, Rick, sometimes
the-
you got to
look,
look at those when you put them
But
on paper, Rick.
I get it. The
That's what they're
conference
going to look like,
championships,
man.
They're going to scratch and claw to hold them, Big 12, Big 10, ACC. But I think within 2 years, they're gone. Now, they all have it.
The only thing is, and this could change too, but go back to it. The SEC made a ton of money. off
They
that
did.
cup.
And they can make.
And
they did.
I always said, when college football made sense, and the SEC had 2 6-team divisions.
Yes.
I covered several of those that LSU was in, the conference champion. That was the best atmosphere outside of the national championship game. No bowl could compare
Now
to
it's
it.
all playoffs. Now it's all
It is.
championship.
It is.
And,
I guess that's progress.
if there's one metric the CFP committee should use, in my humble opinion, I'm talking about rising above all others, it's strength of schedule.
That's key, Rick. That is key.
But here's the caveat.
That's key, Rick.
The SEC will always have an edge on that because of the depth. That and the Big 10. The ACC and the Big 12, you might get 1 or 2 or 3 teams that are pretty, and everybody else. You see,
and you're right
that's
when you
where
say
the
that,
the SEC will have an advantage.
And they will have one because the teams that they will play. And normally, Rick, the teams that are in the top 20, the majority of them come from the SEC.
5.
Yeah.
3 from the Big 12.
I don't think you can point to one metric.
No.
I mean, that's what teams are doing now. What is Notre Dame pointing to? Eye test.
And ranking throughout the
And Miami back here, head to head.
year. Do you blame them?
Yeah. No.
Head to head?
No.
Always
Come on.
great.
Head's going to always break it.
great.
It's going to always break it.
Seafood Palace, synonymous with
Yes.
great seafood. That's why they're called Seafood Palace. They won Lagniappe Magazine's 2025 top awards from the readers again for best overall seafood, best fried seafood, best boiled crabs, and boiled shrimp from top to bottom. Seafood Palace is ready to treat you to lunch or dinner over the holidays. Check out the Palace in Lake Charles.
When disaster strikes, you don't have time to wonder who to call. At Reclaim Restoration, we're your trusted partner, 24/7, 365. Whether it's fire, water, or storm damage, we rebuild, renew, and revitalize your property and your peace of mind. Locally trusted, nationally certified, and voted Acadiana's Choice 2024, call Reclaim Restoration today at 337-445-6499 and take the first step toward reclaiming your life.
Miller Time started in 1975, and the clock's still ticking. A light beer that tastes like a beer. Now that's legendary. Here's to another 50 years of Miller Time.
Life changes fast. That's why at Bank FMBD, we keep banking simple, with real people to help when you need it, and easy tools you can use anytime. Wherever life takes you, Bank FMBD is there.
What's bugging you?
Is it roaches? They're the first pest you think of for indoor bugs and a health threat. At J&J, we offer weapons to eliminate and prevent infestation of your home or business. Let us take care of what's bugging you. Contact us today for a free inspection.
We're back to
Thing I
tell
love
you
you.
big
I'm
winners over the holidays and over the month of December right here at Horseshoe Lake Charles. Are you happy today?
I'm excited.
You're in all white. You're looking very good.
He was
excited.
late, I know that.
Earn 50 tier credit points here at Horseshoe Lake Charles.
Yes.
It gets you a free spin on some special slot machines out there called Double Jackpot Gems at GEMS
Double Jackpot Gems.
All right, and of course, you swipe that Caesars reward card, you get a free pull for that $75,000 progressive jackpot.
That's a
right
good
here
little
at
lump
Horseshoe
right
Lake
there, Rick.
Charles.
That's 75,000. That's
In the
pretty
coming
good.
weeks, we're going to tell you about a $1 million jackpot. We're going to tease you a little bit on that. All right, coming up
Yeah,
in the
good
next
Christmas
segment,
gift.
we're going to sit down in the 4 chair again with Iowa head football coach. That would be Tommy Johnson, going for
Yes.
Division II state championship down in
They
New
gotta
Orleans
be
on
excited in
Friday.
Iowa right now,
All right,
man.
Lane Kiffin has assembled his defensive staff. We all know, Corey Raymond, back.
Corey's not going anywhere, buddy. Okay?
Kevin Peebles, defensive
He's
end.
not going anywhere.
I think he's trying to plug in his brother Chris Griffin, maybe a linebacker coach.
Yeah.
But a big hire that cannot be overlooked is defensive line coach Elijah Robinson from Syracuse, who was at A&M.
Yes.
And from what I've read, a great recruiter.
And I was
Elijah
real disappointed.
Robinson, defensive line.
I was excited because Kyle Williams had come in. He was. But as I understand it, Kyle Williams just he did it, and it wasn't for him.
No.
Yeah.
No. Rick,
He's getting out of coaching.
Yeah.
when you look at it, I know this year started off, man, we were just like, what is going on with LSU, man, with all the Kelly drama and all of this stuff now. But with all of that's going on right now and looking forward to the year 26, I've met and talked to more people. The excitement has never been this high.
Yeah.
Even when we hired Kelly, it was never at this pitch. Because of what he's
when they
doing.
hired Kelly, it was kind of meh. Really?
But Kiffin, people see what this man has done, and people are going to see the excitement
Well, they know he's
in
excited.
LSU when you may throw a deep ball 3 downs in a row. You know what I'm saying, Rick?
Well,
that's what people are
because
excited
they've
about,
seen him
man.
at Ole Miss for 6 years.
It
and
doesn't
they've
even
seen
have
him
to
win.
be a deep ball.
And-
No, but what I'm saying-
it'll be an imaginative
It'll
offense.
be a play that
In fact,
nobody
it better
thought they
be.
could play.
It better be.
You
If
know.
people are going to be there, hey, where's the magic here?
No, it's going to be some
big,
magic. I promise.
I'm big on branding.
Yeah.
I'm big on interesting.
Yeah.
Lane Kiffin has a brand. They make documentaries about the life of Lane, the many lives of Lane Kiffin.
telling you.
Lane's
He's got
one
How
of
many you
those
see about
guys-
Kelly?
swagger.
0.
Well, he walks down the street and makes headlines.
Exactly. So everybody's excited about that.
By the way, you excited about Texas Bowl?
It might not sell out. It'll be huge. LSU.
We got a
fans in
hometown
Houston.
team.
You're playing
Yeah,
U of H. You're playing U of H in the Texas Bowl.
You know who?
You're 7-5.
Y'all
Kevin.
know who Houston's offensive coordinator is?
Yes.
That would
yes.
be
Slade
Slade
Nagel.
Nagel. Yes. We all
Barb,
knew that.
McNeese
We all knew
quarterback.
that.
It was LSU's tight end
Yep.
coach last year.
Yes, he was, Scooter.
Yeah.
Yes,
Look,
he was.
The thing I think I said it earlier in the week. He's our bowl boy. He loves his bowls. Bowlapalooza, loves
Yeah.
the bowls. I'm not a big bowl guy unless they mean something. But I tell you, the Texas
They
Bowl and all
mean
those other bowls.
They mean that's 3 hours, 3.5.
Oh,
you
here we
will
go.
not be tempted to watch an NBA
There we
game.
go. I knew that was coming. I knew. And look, some of the
He
games
loved
last
the-
year were
he
great.
loved the
They had
NBA,
some
doesn't
great
he?
bowl games last year. Some
Some
exciting.
of them were.
Some
Rick.
of those,
Some
the
were,
more
Rick.
meaningless, sometimes the better
I
they
got
are.
it.
I think
But
you
Kevin-
will see some defections from this one.
Oh,
There you have it. The opt-outs.
You
All the
will. I
opt-outs.
promise you will see
But
some in this one.
it's
You
3
will.
extra weeks of practice.
You talking about Texas Bowl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Scooter?
Well, yeah, I guess, but I think,
No.
yeah.
Them guys getting ready for April, Rick. Scooter, this
Yeah.
is over. These guys are getting ready for April, man. This is over.
Look, it's
This
great
is
for
over.
LSU. You go to Houston. It's great for the fans.
Yeah.
It'll make money because it's the strong contingent of Tiger fans in Houston. Of course, the Cougars right there. Willie Fritz, Slade Nagel.
Yeah.
It's got some storylines.
It does.
It
does.
does. What else? What do you want? LSU to be in the Sugar Bowl?
help me out.
Come on.
What bowl was it when we had so many players opted out? We had the third team playing.
It
What-
was the Texas Bowl.
Oh my God! Oh my
Yeah. It was the
When
Texas
they-
Bowl.
Kevin called
What?
me.
Got a
and I-
receiver playing quarterback.
I warned Kevin.
Hello.
I warned Kevin for 3 weeks. That ain't LSU that's going to that bowl. it's like 24-3 or something. Midway second quarter, and Kevin's, Scooter, what is going on? What is going on? I said, Kevin, I warned you.
You walk him off.
Oh my
the cliff.
goodness! I didn't know it was the Texas Bowl, Scooter.
Yeah.
Oh
All right.
my goodness!
We're trying to talk over another big winner here at Horseshoe Lake Charles. All right.
Oh wow!
Back to
man.
coaching for LSU.
Unbelievable.
The biggest assistant coaching job outside of OC and DC is offensive line.
Yeah.
Brad Davis coming back, I have not heard.
I can't imagine.
I can't imagine. Now,
That would be hard for you.
I mean,
He's
Kiffin
a good
brought
guy.
over 5
he
guys.
really is a good guy.
No,
but
he is.
you
He
got to
is.
be more than a good guy.
Yeah, you're right about that.
And I mean,
Scooter.
somebody's got to take the fall for
You're
that.
right about that,
Worst
Scooter.
offensive line I've
Yeah.
ever seen at LSU.
Yeah.
That will
Kiffin-
not happen with Kiffin. I
When
promise
Kiffin
you.
is sitting in those box suites at NRG, he's going to see it firsthand.
Oh, he will. I promise you he will.
Firsthand, because
I
none
promise
of
you
those
he
guys
will.
can opt out. They're all
promise you he will.
freshmen and
Yeah,
juniors. or
Well,
whatever.
they
That's
can
no doubt about
transfer,
that.
but
But somebody
I
won't be
think-
playing, I promise you that.
Just having Kiffin coming in, unless you have handwriting on the wall, they don't think they're going to play.
Yeah.
But I think Kiffin coming in should really cut down the transfer.
We'll see. There's some guys jumping in the portal.
Yeah.
Now, and
Oh,
like
yeah,
that McNeese, but
already.
You never
Because
know.
they
But
know what
they
Kiffin-
weren't.
yeah,
They
they know
weren't
what
big
Kiffin's doing.
names.
No, they weren't. No, they weren't. Other than Ashton Stance. He was a good starter, not last season, but the season before.
Didn't play
Didn't play
much
that
this
much.
year.
All right, on to the Saints. All right, so they beat Tampa Bay. Put Tampa Bay now in a virtual tie
Yes.
with Carolina, believe it
They
or not,
did.
atop the NFC South at 7-6. So the Saints in the spoiler role, and guess what? Carolina's coming to the Dome this Sunday.
Yeah.
Who would have thought that?
You're right, Rick.
I mean, they
You're
could
right.
play a role
You're
on
right.
who wins
You're
this
right.
division. And
No, you're right, Rick.
they got
can.
3. They could very well match or exceed my prediction of 5 wins. They got 3.
Call
Rick,
me
I don't
back.
know. You pushing it now,
I know I
Rick.
might be
You
pushing it.
it
Call
now.
me
You
about
pushing
back
it.
when they can play a role and win it themselves. Okay?
Well,
Yeah,
at least we
Scooter.
saw in Tampa
Yeah.
complementary football, offense and defense.
and I will give them. They have gotten better. I mean, I guess that's all. As bad as they were to start the year.
Yeah.
That's
I
all
agree
you
with
can
you
As
on
do.
that,
we
Scooter.
hit this break,
I agree with you on that.
Taysom Hill starting to show shines, starting to show some kinks in that armor, Kevin.
Yeah.
All right, we're up against the clock.
You said it
Tommy
right,
John,
though.
Yellow Jackets head coach.
Can't wait to talk
Next.
to Coach.
When things heat up, you don't just want a cold one. You want the coldest one. The cold lagered, cold filtered, cold packaged one. Mountain Cold Refreshment. Coors Light. Choose chill.
What's bugging you? Is it roaches? They're the first pest you think of for indoor bugs and a health threat. At J&J, we offer weapons to eliminate and prevent infestation of your home or business. Let us take care of what's bugging you. Contact us today for a free inspection.
Reclaim Restoration is your trusted partner serving Southwest Louisiana from Lake Charles to Lafayette. Whether it's fire, water, or storm damage, call Reclaim Restoration today at 337-445-6499 and take the first step toward reclaiming your life.
Miller Time started in 1975, and the clock's still ticking. A light beer that tastes like a beer. Now that's legendary. Here's to another 50 years of Miller Time.
Life changes fast. That's why at Bank FMBD, we keep banking simple, with real people to help when you need it, and easy tools you can use anytime. Wherever life takes you, Bank FMBD is there.
Welcome back to Caesars Sportsbook, Horseshoe Lake Charles. We got time for the fourth chair.
Yes.
And it's occupied by Iowa High School Yellow Jackets head football coach Tommy Johns, back on the show, getting ready for the Division II state championship game against North DeSoto. That's going to be Friday at noon in the Superdome. Noon Friday. Noon. You're used to playing at night, Tommy. Congratulations again. North DeSoto, we talked earlier in the week, the challenges of their tempo and speed. Okay, timing, does that make it noon game? I mean, you'll have enough time. You went down on Thursday.
Yeah.
Thursday you're going down there. The time and all those metrics to think about.
Yeah, it's definitely different, but we're going to try to keep it about as close as we possibly can to a normal road trip. We're not going to stop anywhere, do all that stuff. We're just going to get on the bus and go.
Yeah.
We're going to practice in the morning at Sam Houston, get on the turf a little bit one last time, come back, feed them, and then we're going to hop on the bus and we're going to go, and then we'll get to the hotel. We'll feed them dinner around 5:30. Then we're going to go to the Superdome to watch the last game, to kind of get that ooh and an ah out, let them step foot in the dome and let them get all that out the way. and it's going to allow some of the coaches to kind of go from a logistical stint, go find the locker room, all this some things. So when we get there, at least we're a little ahead of the game.
Seamless transition.
As much as we possibly can.
Yeah, that's where coaching comes.
Well, you can try to make it the same all you want, but it's not the same.
Yeah.
But what I'm wondering, what has it been like in the community this week?
Crazy.
Crazy.
In a good way, obviously.
Yeah.
But the people have reached out to us to help us with donations and to help cover the costs. I mean, it's people. I mean, just I couldn't be more appreciative. It's been great to see that and to have the community rally behind you. Because everybody has their own little affiliations.
Yeah, they do.
With their schools and all that.
Yeah.
But it's pretty cool to see when you don't have an affiliation with that. Some of them had kids that go to other schools, but they're still supporting us. And that's been so nice to see, man. And we need that in our area. And hopefully we can, like I said, represent well and bring that thing back home.
Yeah, let me jump in before you, Kevin, and to follow up on that community thought. You had a die-hard Yellow Jacket supporter. I mean, I knew him, 65-year-old Russell Hardy.
Yeah.
Great guy, was just a bond for the Iowa community. He's a Down syndrome adult who didn't let this disability limit his life or his interaction with the high school and really the community. What did he mean to you? What has he meant to the team, especially on this momentous occasion, going for a state championship?
Man, Russell
Hardy,
man, he was like one of the pillars of the community.
Yeah.
And he was at any event that you can think of in that community. Everybody knew him, obviously.
Yeah.
But to show you the impact that guy had on people, like at his wake, the doors opened at 3.
Yeah.
And I remember we had practice. I got there, I think at 6:30, and the line had been out of the door from 3 o'clock until the time for the service.
Wow.
I mean, the amount of people that went through there was unbelievable. I haven't seen that probably ever. And Russell was just such a special person to all of us. And he was the first one after every game.
Yeah.
I turned around, I addressed the team, I turned around, and there he was.
Yeah. Wow.
And it was, how everything in God's time it works out. Right after we won the district against DeRitter on a Thursday night, and he said, "Coach, I want a picture."
Wow.
And so we got a picture, and that was the last time he and I saw each other.
Great story. Great impact on the community.
Yeah, everybody's got one though.
Yeah,
you're right.
And we also we lost our longtime announcer, Mr. Wayne Dawsey, over 30 years, and another huge supporter of ours. So, man, we had two angels looking down on us. That's
great, man.
Yeah.
Coach, and I make this joke lightly, because if anybody wants to commit a crime in Iowa, they need to do it Friday.
Without a doubt.
Because nobody will be in town.
Only you.
And I meant that to be funny, guys.
Last one out, shut the lights off.
Yes,
so
Rick.
to speak.
Tell me when you look at it, man, and all of what you've accomplished there in Iowa, it's more than coaching, because I see it now, because I've had the opportunity to do a little coaching. It's more than coaching, and it's more than making an impact on kids. You're changing people's lives in your community by what you're doing, whether you know that or not, man.
Right.
And, I had the chance a while back to visit with one of my college coaches, and he said, "Gidry, you did good, man. He said, when you was with me, you was a little knucklehead, but he said, you've done good." How does it make you feel going off this Friday, winning a championship, and you having guys coming back 10 years later saying, "Coach, look what we did"? Tell me, that's got to make you feel great inside, man. As a coach and as a person.
Look, I think you can win all the championships you want. We had so many former players there Friday that I didn't see until obviously after the game. And they're all hugging, some of them crying. Wow. You don't understand really the impact that the team has on people like that, and the effect and what it can do for a community. And I'm just fortunate to be there. I got an unbelievable staff who pours into these kids.
They do.
Outside of football. And I think, 5, 6 years ago, we realized that, hey, if we just pour into these guys outside of ball, make them better people, I think the winning is going to be a byproduct of doing all those little things right. And it's just worked out for us. And, man, it's just, I never dreamed, I'll be honest, 12 years ago that I'd be there. I'd never, you don't plan your career out. You think you can, but you don't. It's all in God's timing. And
what a career you've had so far. Tommy Johns, head football coach for Iowa High School. They're going for the Division II state championship Friday at noon in the Superdome. I want to follow up with something. Go ahead, jump in.
Is it special, you think, more being the focal point of a fairly small community, as opposed to just being another one of 5-6 high schools in a city where whatever that school does, that community is focused on it.
I've always, I went to LaGrange.
Yeah.
You know, grew up in Lake Charles, so, you know, obviously Lake Charles is split everywhere.
Yes.
You don't have that one school town, you know what I mean? And that was my first experience with it. And other night was just something that you're not gonna, you're not gonna experience something quite like that at a school that's inside a major city.
Yeah.
Not that they don't have support, I'm just saying it's just everybody's pulling for you, man. It's pretty neat.
One final thought, Andre Sam, another former player, he's back on the field for the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles. You gonna be able to get him on the phone and give a rah-rah?
He called me this morning. I said I expect a video between now and Friday for the bus ride.
That's
Wish
all
you the
right,
best of luck,
man.
Coach.
Thank you.
Go get those North Dakota
Yeah.
Bring it
Friday
back to
at noon,
Calcasieu.
final round of the show when we come
Love
back.
to have you
right
back
here.
on, Coach.
The Horseshoe Lake Charles experience begins with elite gaming in the region's newest and most exciting venue, featuring all your favorite table games and slots. Ceasars Sportsbook at Horseshoe is the legend in sports betting, and speaking of legendary, Gordon Ramsay's Steak is above all others, where celebrity chef Ramsay brings his fury of flavor to Southwest Louisiana. Great food and live music at Brews Brothers, and of course impeccable hotel accommodations. Plus, earn big with your Caesars reward card. That's Horseshoe Lake Charles.
J&J has protected Louisiana homes and businesses for over 60 years.
Call him today, make the pests go away. J&J Exterminating. Yeah.
When things heat up, you don't just want a cold one. You want the coldest one. The cold lagered, cold filtered, cold packaged one. Mountain Cold Refreshment. Coors Light. Choose chill.
Many thanks to Iowa head football coach of the Yellow Jackets, Tommy Johns, coming in for the 4-2.
We all rooting
Friday
for him,
noon,
Rick.
North DeSoto.
We all
Division
rooting
2
for
state
him, man.
championship, and they don't get a practice in the Superdome.
That's kind of bad. Really,
I mean,
you know
a little bit of pregame.
But what about the teams that have gone there in years before? I mean,
Good point.
Not that it's an advantage because the
Well,
year
it is
apart,
if you've played in
but
it before.
It's
I
like,
don't know if
I
North
don't think
DeSoto
that's
has.
right. I don't think that's right, though.
I mean,
North
Just a
DeSoto
team.
beat Iowa to go.
Exactly. I mean, the biggest thing I thought was depth
That's
perception.
all. It is,
You know,
Rick.
because
It is
when
a
you play
difference.
basketball at another gym,
I
depth
know.
perception.
No,
it's all
it
the
is.
lights.
I
It is
didn't
different.
realize it was that big a deal.
It is.
till
It is.
He was
I
talking
thought
about
that's the
it.
first thing I thought of.
Because that black ceiling doesn't offset those lights and stuff.
You need
and
to
that's
practice.
why, you got to
You
have
need
at
to
least a practice.
Heisman
man.
Trophy finalists, Indiana's Fernando Mendoza, Ohio State Julian Sayin, Notre Dame, they got him in, running back Jeremiah
Don't
Love,
forget Diego
and Vandy.
Pavia.
He's now the odds-on. I heard this. He's the odds-on Pavia,
think so?
Diego Pavia.
I told
I
y'all
think
that.
it's Mendoza.
I told y'all that.
I would tell you
I
who
think Mendoza might have the numbers. You know what I mean?
tell you who I voted for, but then y'all would have to kill me.
I know who you voted for. I know who you voted for.
Pavia
I
is
know.
the best Heisman story.
Pavia's the guy.
And he's deserving.
Didn't
He's
we
deserving.
always say a Heisman Trophy should be the guy that changes his team? Did we say that?
Oh,
I
Santa.
still say,
Back
We
from the
gotta
North
go.
Pole.
Santa. Don't be knocking Santa over. We'll see you next time very soon right here at SoundOff. Not everybody's getting paid. Let's get
love
back
this,
to the
man.
television.
You got
"No,
two.
you're being a homer."
Come on.
No, he said it.
Don't start me.
No,
He's
not
a bad
bad
man.
anymore.
Go Tigers.